I know I brought up Tua. I get it. But I'm a frustrated Jet fan. And I thought coming into this year, at least, once the Avery Williamson injury started me on my negative downward spiral. Once he got hurt, I started to think, uh-oh. I have to say. I mean, I started to. But I was very excited for this year coming in, even though they brought in Adam Gase, who, you and I wanted no part of the guy. But even with that, I was like, okay, I want to see Donald, second year. I liked what I saw from the first year and all of that. And now here we are, and we're looking at a 2-win season. And I don't even know when this quarterback's getting on the field. Because if his spleen is still not back where it needs to be, he can't play. He can't play. And so I'm I'm so frustrated.
Oh, no, it's infuriating because I think we looked at this season and said, even if they're not that good, we get to watch a potential franchise quarterback.
That's right.
It's not crazy to say, I don't love Sam Darnold. He's being overhyped. I don't buy him. And also saying, I don't think you should dump him after 14 starts and tank for Tua. Like, those things don't need to be attached.
Right. Well, they're not tanking for Tua. They're going to lose anyway.
Or
that's the problem.
End up sucking for Tua, whatever you want to call it. Right? Sam Darnold has started 14 games in his NFL career. You're right. I don't want to anoint them. I'm not anointing him.
You can't.
But I'm also not dumping him. How could you dump him?
Yeah, no.
How could you just move on?
Look.
Because he got mono?
Bro, I got to see the guy play. Here's the thing, though, but here's the other thing, too. Let's not forget this. Here's the one thing about Donald that has to be brought up, and it's true. These guys didn't draft him. I don't know what they think.
Okay, but that's them.
Right.
You want to dump him?
I want to win.
How could you even think about it?
I want to win.
Yeah,
I'm
win.
just so
Do you think
tired.
it helps? I agree.
I'm beleaguered.
Do you think it helps winning?
Beleaguered.
Do you think it helps getting to win by dumping the 22-year-old quarterback after 14 starts because he got mono? You think that helps?
I don't think it helps, but I don't know what's right. I don't know.
What's right is that when he gets healthy, play him and we evaluate him.
I understand. But I'd hate to have to wait till next year to start really evaluating him while somebody else gets drafted and he turns out to be the real deal. Now I don't know if that's going to be the case. I don't know what.
You know what this franchise
I'm beaten down
I get
by this
it.
franchise.
Look, this franchise has been awful for a long, long time.
Awful.
And even when they weren't winning Super Bowls, they were in the playoffs every couple of years.
It's been 8 years now, bro. It's going to be 9 years.
But how about this novel idea? How about this incredibly crazy idea? Let's say the Jets do go 2-14.
Right.
Let's say you're right. How about you try to build up the other aspects of this team that's awful as opposed to dumping the 22-year-old?
And I want to say this, too. I want to go back to the coach here, too. Let's forget about the quarterback for a minute. I want to this idea, and there was an article yesterday. I think it was George Willis, and he's a fine writer. I think he does a great job for the Post and all that. I think it was him. And he's going on about how, you know what? With the Donald injury and all the injuries and Mosley's out now and Noon was done for the year and all these different things going on. We really aren't going to be able to evaluate Gase this year. Well, hold on a minute now. This guy's supposed to be this quarterback whisperer, okay? All right? So how come he can't whisper to Luke Falk and try to at least make him no, I'm serious. A competent NFL quarterback. How about that? How about that?
Because guess what? He's not a quarterback whisperer.
So I don't want to hear this nonsense that we because it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. You're already hearing it in the media. They're going to give this guy a pass for this year, bro.
Oh,
you know that.
Yeah, we said it at the time it was going to happen.
3-13. Let's say Donald misses half the season because he's not going to play. Forget this week. He's not playing this week. He's not playing. He hasn't even been cleared to get hit yet. So he's not going to play. And what if we don't see him till God knows when, November, December? This Gase has a built-in excuse already.
He does. It's
a joke.
And it's not a built-in excuse for Sam Darnold. It's just that it is extreme.
I understand that.
And it's altering of a franchise to go take a quarterback in the first round or at the top of a draft.
I get it. But I'm just, like I said, I'm frustrated. But I'm not giving Adam Gase any passes.
No. Oh, Adam Gase has nothing to do.
The guys that are really the top flight coaches, I won't even say great. I'll say the very good coaches. They'll get something out of whatever the roster is.
I agree. And the really good organizations don't dump a quarterback after 14 games.
Well,
that's another thing.
Well,
they don't do that.
Well,
and
that's true.
That's not me telling you. I know he's going to be the next great quarterback.
We don't know
and he's making that decision because he got mono, and that's basically what it would be.
Yeah.
Because you didn't think that in August. You didn't say, hey, maybe they should go after
I
Tua.
want to see him play.
If I brought that up to you, you thought thought I was nuts.
Well, like I said,
that.
I'm very aggravated about it. And again, I don't know what these guys are going to think. Just remember, they didn't draft
them.
Right, I know.
I'll rip them for that, but you're the one bringing up, hey, maybe you got to go after Tua.
Well, what can I tell you?
Let's see what he does. If he comes back and stinks, maybe it's a discussion we were actually having in December.
Right. Well, let's hope he comes back. I'm telling you, man, I got a bad feeling this kid ain't playing all year. I got to tell you.
That would be a nightmare.
Would you really be surprised by that?
Nothing surprises me.
No.
I'm no longer surprised.
No.